Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you stopping by. If this is your first time coming by, I highly encourage you subscribe to the channel, like it. We're just getting started here, pumping out a lot of content, a little bit of everything, RC, full size, game stuff, anything you can think of, we're gonna probably be working on it. I have a pretty interesting idea for today's video. A couple of months ago, let's see if I can get this nice and focus here, I bought these Thompson Baja Pro X's. Now, if you're familiar with the channel, you know that I've been around the rock bouncing game for a while, and these are definitely supposed to be rock bouncer, you know, very aggressive off-road tires. And in this video, I'm gonna show you some running footage, which is really exciting. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about these tires and how they compare to other ones. And I even have some photographs of them lined up next to other tires. So, me, not you, by the way, in the alert there. So the first thing I want to talk about, obviously a 2.2 wheel here. This is one of the bigger tires that I've seen come through ProLine. This tire actually is quite close, and if you see that it's dirty, it's actually because I just rinsed them off. They were quite dusty from all the running footage I got. So first thing you notice, this is a very tall tire. It's quite comparable to the stock tires that come on the axial rift. Almost the same height, I would say maybe slightly larger and maybe a bit more narrow than those tires. So if you have those tires, it's a good comparison. These do come in only the G8 compound. The thing that's interesting about the G8 compound, if you're not familiar, ProLine makes two compounds of their 1.9 tires, the G8, which is going to be a little bit harder, and then the Predator, which is their sticky, soft compound, if you'll have it like that. But I'll say this. I always think to myself, what if they made a 2.2 tire in the Predator compound? Well, I really don't think that you would want that. I don't think that the foam combination with the soft rubber, it kind of would be a little difficult to maybe hold the weight of the vehicle correctly, side hill, all that kind of fun stuff. It would pretty much require you to have aftermarket foams. And the foams, speaking of, that come in this tire in particular right out of the gate, these are not great. Let's just call it what they are. Like most of the tires that come these days, you know, if you're looking for the utmost high top tier performance, you're looking at aftermarket foams. I knew that going in when I mounted these. I knew that the stock foams in their regular way are just not the best. So what I did was I actually took the tire, see if I can get a dry spot here, and I actually caved the entire inside of the tire out. So in the foam, I've got foam up in these corners, and I've got way less foam. It's cut almost, I would say half an inch down in the center, and then it's high up again on the edges. Now, I did this because of one reason. If you see here, a super stiff side corner like that, it's actually not going to roll over. It's not going to, you know, give as much. But that's kind of what you want from these tires with the big side lugs. The actual lug on the side itself there is quite large, and then you have the bigger lugs that stick out on the side. But commonly, when you run those stock foams, it's like the tire's almost overinflated. And one of the things that I wanted to do was make sure that the center pieces of this tread here, they actually get a chance to concave and bend. So you can actually see that it's quite soft on the center here. It doesn't really take a lot for the tire to mold on the front end. You'll see that in kind of some of the running videos. But all in all, I think the compound is good. One more interesting thing about the G8 compound is that if you live in warmer weather, it will actually do a little bit better. Colder weather, it's going to act a little bit more stiff. These tires, particularly from ProLine, are quite sensitive to temperature. So if you live in a colder region or you're dealing with snow, if you have the option to get Predators or a softer compound tire, that might work a little better than the G8 compounds. But I can tell you this, that if you're just like me and you kind of just enjoy running these things, either one will work because they're good tires. These are officially licensed, and I did actually speak with Axial. This tire here was the original planned tire to come on the Rift, but the ProLine deal didn't pan out before it all went down. So we ended up with the Super Swamper. But it's cool to see how long that's been in the works. And cool tire. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you guys some running footage, and let me say a couple things before I show you that. First off, I'm not a professional driver, really not that good, but I do have fun doing it. Also, the rig that it's on is a prototype rig that I've pieced together. Don't look too hard at it, it's not that pretty. Third is filming is very hard while driving, so give me a little bit of grace there. And also, the rig that I am going to show you has an open rear end. So if you can see the dust, if you can see the tires, flinging things everywhere, they're hooking. It's just sometimes that rear differential, it's been worn down quite a bit, it's limited slip, and it really could use nice refresh in there. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you enjoy the video, drop a comment, like, subscribe, all that kind of cheesy stuff, and I hope you guys come back for the next one. Thanks.